Okay, so now we are going to set up some dashboard into Google Analytics. So first of all, we need to go to the platform. Track. So you go to your to the view that you want to work with, and so you click on dashboard here, and you create new dashboard. So the dashboard you're gonna create today is engagement and loyalty. So when you are here, you can actually create your own dashboard. So let's start engagement and loyalty. So create dashboard. Okay, so this is what we call a widget. A widget is basically what you are going to use to analyze your data. So here you can see the standard are the metric, timeline, geomap, table, pie and chart, and then the real-time counter, timeline, geomap, and table. So let's start by creating a table, and we're gonna name it session and page views by session duration. So let's go. Session duration. So we want to know actually with this one how many session and how many page view by session. So you need to add a dimension. So the dimension will be session duration. As a metric, you want to add the number of session, which is here we go, and the metric page views. Okay, and you don't want to add filter. We will add filter for some other table, but not now. You click on save. So here we can see Google Analytics generate a dashboard and give you the information needed. So this is a really great tool to actually just ask for the information that you want and not for everything, which can be really confusing sometimes. So I'm going to add a new widget, and this time I want to know the number of session and bounce rate by user type. And I'm going to create a table. So session and bounce rate by user type. So again, I'm going to create a table. The dimension will be the user type, and the metric will be the number of session. So be really careful with how you write into the search box, because if you do something like that, you will not have information. So avoid the space when you are looking for something and write the name like really properly. And another metric will be the bounce rate. Okay. Again, no filter. We don't need it. Okay. So I'm gonna add a new dashboard now, and I want to know the number of visits by devices. So visit by the devices. This time I want a pie, and the metric will be the session, and the dimension is gonna be the device category. And okay, and here you can see like desktop, mobile, and tablet. So you can actually reorganize your widget as your convenience, which is pretty cool. So let's add another widget, and this time I want to know the most engaging traffic sources. Engaging traffic sources. And this time I want a table, and the dimension is going to be the source slash medium, where it is here. The first metric will be the number of session, yeah, here we go. And the second will be page view by session. And again, no filter. So you have everything that come up here. So now I'm going to add a bar, and I want to know the most active day of the week by devices. Active day of the week by devices. So a bar, and the metric will be the number of page views, which is here, and the day of the week, name. It can be easier to recognize after. And since I want the device, I'm gonna add the device category. Okay, and here we go. So make sure that you want the value of the vertical axis, the horizontal axis, and you want to show the title on both vertical and horizontal, and no filter. Here we go. This is pretty cool to see actually the activity of your website by day of the week. So you can actually also mix this kind of analyze with AdWords if you are doing AdWords campaign, and you can actually like see when when you are getting the highest number of conversion and number of click and number of impression. So this is something that you can use later on if you wish. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a new widget, and I'm gonna name it page people lives from. And I want the table, and the dimension will be the exit page. The metric will be exits, and I want the percentage of exits. Big. Okay, now I want the engagement by devices. And I want a table. The first dimension will be the device category. The metric will be page by session, and the second metric will be average session. Where it is? Session duration. Here we go. And again, no filter. So now I want to know the source of my visitor. So I'm gonna add a widget. I'm gonna name it source of visitors, and I want a table, and the first dimension will be landing page. The metric will be the entrance, and here I'm gonna add the page per session. Here we go. Bing. Save. And now I want the session and page views by page def. And I want a table, and so the dimension would be page def. Here we go. The metric will be the session, and page view. And I'm gonna save it. Finally, I want to know the mobile screen resolution and engagement. Screen resolution and engagement. So this is gonna be a table. Dimension screen resolution. The metric will be session, and here I want the bounce rate. And here you go. Then I'm gonna add a filter, and I'm gonna put the mobile and tablet, since I only want the mobile screen. And containing, yes. See if it works. Yes, perfect. So here we go. So after, as I said, you can organize your dashboard as you want, and you get right away the information. So which is pretty interesting. If you want to share some specific information to someone, you just need to create your own dashboard and see and share the information. So this is pretty straightforward. So I hope you enjoy, and see you next time.